Hey soil soldiers, welcome back to the Weekend Garden Show. I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying their weekend. So we're going to drop some seeds today in preparation for the spring. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Let's get these seeds ready. So here is my mix for my seed start. This is cocoa coir, this is perlite, and this is azomite. So cocoa coir is just the fibers that are outside of a coconut, and you can actually grow in this. It's a great alternative to peat moss. This here is perlite. Perlite is really good for aerating your soil so that your plants get proper oxygen to the roots. It keeps that soil nice and airy and fluffy. Azomite is rock dust, and it will provide your plants with trace minerals, things that you don't typically find in a bag of potting soil or potting mix, like calcium, magnesium, iron. You'll find those things here in azomite, as well as many others. All right, so I'm gonna mix this all together and let's start filling some trays. Here it is, all mixed up. Look at that. So it's got enough moisture that when you squeeze it, it kind of forms together, but easily separates. Go ahead and fill up your trays here. Now, to avoid air pockets, once you fill it up, you're gonna press everything down. Saw another channel do this, which is like so simple. Take another tray and just press it all down. Look at that. Got a nice little base there, and then you can come back up and just cover the top part. And voila, all done. All right, so one of my plants is gonna go in this larger container, and you wanna do the same thing. Fill it up, give it a good press down, top it off. And you want to do this because it eliminates air pockets, and you don't want any air pockets because water will accumulate. When you go to water your plant, it'll fill up that air pocket, and that water will sit in that air pocket and rot your roots out. So that's why you want to do this. When you are dropping really small seeds, be careful not to plant them too far down. It will take a extra long time for them to sprout. Look at these seeds. Can you even see those? Here we go. All right, we're gonna drop one here, one here, one here, and one over here. Awesome. Let's cover them up. Nothing too crazy. Press them back in. Label them so we know what they are. And we're all set. Okay, let me share this with you all as well. This here is my seed storage container, and I actually need another one. I'm apparently stocking up a small farm here. But yeah, this is how I've been able to keep my seeds organized and dry so that they will last. This is a great little container, and it comes with a bunch of smaller containers that actually look like, if I can get one out of here, that actually look like a little Tic Tac box. okay? And it has a little lid here. You can flip open. This is an herb called horehound. It's actually really good for coughs. You can make your own cough drops with this. And this is one of the seeds I'm going to be planting today. But yeah, just wanted to share how I try to stay organized by keeping my seeds in this little case here. So in my first tray here, this is going to be my flower tray. These are, you know, they are edible herbs, but they are flowers. So I have the jewel mix nasturtium and I have the echinacea. So since they're both flowers, I'm going to use this tray for both of them because I want a lot of flowers. It will be something nice to see outside and something that I can use in the kitchen and medicinally. So looking forward to this. So I have my echinacea tucked in these two rows here. And I plotted my holes to drop the nasturtium. And then I realized I was supposed to soak these overnight. So let me show you what they look like. Look at how large, and they are really hard. So it definitely makes sense to me that they say to soak them overnight. They're going to have a much easier time emerging from this really hard shell if you soak them overnight. Much like peas. Peas do a lot better if you soak them overnight as well. So I'm not going to plant these right now. I'm going to soak them overnight and drop them tomorrow. We're doing the Citronella lemon balm, and these say to surface sow. I just want to show you how microscopic these seeds are. They are really tiny. So surface sow means you don't really cover these up. You just want to take some, sprinkle them across the top of the surface of your soil. You're gonna need to keep these damp and moist until they germinate. But you don't want to cover them up at all right? So just sprinkle them lightly over the surface. Give them a little press down so that they have contact with the soil. And that is it. Don't forget to water your seeds from the bottom. All right, so we're gonna sit them in these trays that already have some water in here. And we're gonna let that water wick up to the top. Let's get the rest of the trays in here. Oh, and don't forget, only let them sit in the water for about 10 minutes. After that, remove them from the tray and dump the water. Or if you want to leave them in the tray, you can. But dump out any excess water after 10 minutes. You don't want them to just be in here soggy. As soon as your babies are finished soaking, get them under your grow light and cover them with a humidity dome. Cover them with a humidity dome so you can trap that moisture right inside, all right? Let's get everybody tucked in and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. There we are. Everybody's tucked in. They've got their humidity domes on top and we are ready to grow some herbs. All right, everyone, we've done it. We've got so many herbs planted up. There are medicinal herbs. There are culinary herbs. There are beautiful flowering herbs. I'm really excited for the upcoming spring season. I'm sure all of you are as well. Yes. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and get those herbs potted up. It's also time for your tomatoes and your peppers to be potted up. Get them in the soil so that they can germinate inside. And then once the spring comes, you can go ahead and gradually bring your transplants out for a little bit at a time so that they can get acclimated and adjusted to the weather. And then they'll be off to the races. All right. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. If you had a good time, and I sure hope that you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you all next time on the Weekend Garden Show.